Hello everyone, welcome English class. আজি নৱম শ্ৰেণীৰ द priceless gift ପ୍ରଶ୍ନ ଉତ୍ତର କରିବା। ଦ ଅଣ୍ଡରଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଡ ଟେକ୍ସଟ ସମସ୍ତ ପ୍ରଶ୍ନର ଉତ୍ତର କରିବା। ମୁଁ ପ୍ରଶ୍ନର ଉତ୍ତର ଗୁଡ଼ିକ ତିଆରି କରିଦେଇଛି, ପଢ଼ୁଛି, ତୁମେମାନେ ସେଇ ଉତ୍ତର ଗୁଡ଼ିକ ନିଜ ନିଜ ଖାତାରେ କରିନେବ। ଯିବା ପୂର୍ବରୁ ଯଦି ଚ୍ୟାନେଲକୁ ତୁମେମାନେ ସବସ୍କ୍ରାଇବ୍ କରିନାହ ତେବେ ସର୍ବପ୍ରଥମେ ସବସ୍କ୍ରାଇବ୍ କରିଦିଅ, ଲାଇକ୍ କରିଦିଅ ଏବଂ ଭିଡ଼ିଓକୁ ଯଦି ପସନ୍ଦ ଆସିବ ତେବେ ନିଜ ସାଙ୍ଗମାନଙ୍କୁ ସେୟାର ମଧ୍ୟ କରିଦେବ। ତେବେ ଚାଲ ଆରମ୍ଭ କରିବା। ଫାର୍ଷ୍ଟ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ଅଛି 1. What did the writer experience in the restaurant? ଏ ରେଷ୍ଟୁରାଣ୍ଟରେ କିଭଳି ତାର ଏକ୍ସପିରିଏନ୍ସ ଥିଲା ତାହାର ଉତ୍ତର କରିବା। ଆନ୍ସର ହେବ The writer went to a vegetarian restaurant. As it was lunchtime, the people were eating and drinking. The restaurant was densely crowded. The writer found some of the chair and table having been pushed into a corner. The writer sitting on a corner table began to go through the newspaper. ଏହାର ଆନ୍ସର ଏଭଳି ଭାବରେ 1ରେ ଅଛି। ନେକ୍ସଟ ଦେଖିବା 2ର ଆନ୍ସର। What did he notice there? ଏହାର ଆନ୍ସର ହେବ The writer noticed a very young girl. She kept looking at the writer. Her eyes were large, revealing a sad expression. ଏହାର ଉତ୍ତର ଏଭଳି ଦେଇପାରିବା। ତାପରେ 3 ନମ୍ବର What was the writer's first impression of the girl? ଝିଅ ବିଷୟରେ ଲେଖକଙ୍କର ପ୍ରଥମ ଧାରଣା କ'ଣ ଥିଲା ସେ ବିଷୟରେ ଜାଣିବା। ଏହାର ଆନ୍ସର ହେବ The writer found in the girl's large eyes a sad expression. Her looking gesture at the writer made him know more and more about her. ଏହାର ଆନ୍ସର ଏଭଳି ଭାବରେ ଆମେ ଦେଇପାରିବା। ତାପରେ 4. What made the writer surprised? ଲେଖକ କାହିଁକି ଆଶ୍ଚର୍ଯ୍ୟାନ୍ୱିତ ହୋଇଗଲେ ଏହାର ଉତ୍ତର କରିବା। The girls inquired of the cashier if the writer was an Indian. The cashier nodded. Before going out of the restaurant, she looked at the writer once more, which surprised the writer. ଏହାର ଉତ୍ତର ଏଭଳି ଭାବରେ ଦେଇପାରିବା। 5. Why did he inquire from the cashier? ଲେଖକ କ୍ୟାସିୟର ଠାରୁ କ'ଣ ଜାଣିବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଥିଲେ ଏହାର ଉତ୍ତର କରିବା ଚାଲ। The writer inquired of the cashier if he knew the girls who was sitting out there. ତାପରେ ଏହାର ଉତ୍ତର 6 କରିବା। ଏହାର 6 questions What inform did he get from the cashier? ଏହାର ଆନ୍ସର ଏଭଳି ଭାବରେ ଦେଇପାରିବା। The writer got some vital information from the cashier about the girl. The girl had a lunch in the restaurant on Saturday. She swam there on payday only as she earned very little. 7. Where did the writer go on the next Sunday? Your answer about a week past Saturday come again. The writer went to the same restaurant. 8. Why did he arrange the cashier opposite here? Your answer about the next Saturday, the writer entered the same restaurant. He found the girl sitting at the same table as before. She was eating. The writer went up to her and arranged the chair opposite here to know the girl's curiosity about him. 9. What query did the girls make about the writer? Your answer about the girls inquired of the writer if he was an Indian. 10 number What impressions did the writer have about the family of the girl? ଏହାର ଆନ୍ସର ଦେଇପାରିବା The writer learned from the girls that her brother was in India it was a soldier, but they hadn't had a letter from his from a long time. So her mother was very afraid that something might have happened to the girl's brother. यार आंसर एभली भाव आम दे पारिबा. 11. How was the writer trained at Maggie's house? Who was there to welcome him? यार आंसर हबो as Maggie opened the door and entered it, she asked the writer to come in together. They descended the stairs to the kitchen. Maggie told her mother that an Indian gentleman had come to see her. The old woman, Maggie's mother, wanted energetically to welcome the writer. ଏଭଳି ଭାବରେ ଏହାର आंसर ଅଛି 12 number. Your question: what was Mr. Bethy doing when the writer met her? Why was the unwilling to go for a handshake? यार आंसर एभली भाବରେ दे परिबा. When the writer met Mrs. Bethy was making cake to sell that evening, she was unwilling to go for a handshake because her hands were covered with flour. Next, 13. Why did the girl usually visit the restaurant on Saturday? Answer: the girl usually visit the restaurant on Saturday to have her lunch only on pay day. 14. What did Mrs. Bethy believe about the ring? Mrs. Bethy believed in the power of the ring sent to her by her soldier son Frankie. According to Frankie, if Mr. Bethy concentrated on a distant person as she gazed into it, she would be able to see him and his dad's. 15. What made the authors to tell a lie about the ring? Your answer: since there was no news about Frankie's mother, Mr. Bethy was in a serious condition to console the old lady and bring her back to normalcy. The author took the crystal ring in his hand, proceeds to Maggie's mother besides and wishing her a good morning, told her that her son was alive and well. 16. Did the telling of a lie benefit Mrs. Bethy? Answer: yes, the writer's telling a lie benefits Mr. Bethy. Hearing that her son was still fit and fine, she raised her head a little off the pillow. Tears of happiness stood in her eyes and she was soon recovered. 17. Why did the writer feel guilty about himself? It was the writer's time of returning to India. He learned that Frankie had been dead some days when he himself told his mother that he was alive and well. Now the writer felt asked and guilty about him. 18. What was Maggie's gift to the writers? Your answer: Maggie's come to the writers on the day of his returning to India. The writer promised to visit her brother's grave and write to her with tear-filled eyes of thanks and gratitude. She thanked the writer and gave him a shilling to buy flower for her brothers. এভাবে ভাবে এর आंसर দে পারিবা. তারপরে নেক্সট কোশ্চেন আছে 19. Why was it a priceless gift? यार आंसर आम दे पारिबा अनडाउटली मैगीज गिफ्ट ऑफ ए सीलिंग टू द राइटर वाज ए प्राइसलेस गिफ्ट बिकॉज इट वाज ए token of great love and affection between a brother and a sister. The joy of complying with Maggie's request was priceless. Next ଅଛି 20. Did Maggie love her brother dearly? Give reason. Your answer is Maggie's love towards her brother was ever dazzling. It was built on the touchstone of mutual love and binding affection. Her giving a shilling to the writer to buy flowers with it and placing them on her brother's grave proof this. एभली भाव में 1 ରୁ 20 पर्यंत यार आंसर आम दे पारिबा. नेक्स्ट आउ लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड द टेक्स्ट बेटर पढ़िबा. आज ये नेक्स्ट रे अच्छी 1 to 9 एंड लेट्स लर्न सम वर्ड्स आम क्वेश्चन आंसर करि पारिबा. आज ये नेक्स्ट अध्याय नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन करवा.